Hi everyone, welcome to Billy Fitzgerald Golf, and today we're going to talk about the importance of having pressure in your lead leg when you make contact and how to get there. So first I think we should review what a good impact position looks like and why this leg is so critical. There's a couple of reasons, but first if we just go to my impact position. So what impact is and why I need to get up to my left leg, reason one would be so I can have my divot on the correct side of the golf ball, so in front of the ball. So once I get left here, I'm able to get where the club bottoms out just in front of the ball. If I'm too far back, then the club can't get up to the ball. So you don't want to be feeling like you can't get to your front leg. You don't want to feel like you're on your trail leg when you're trying to hit the ball. That's why with almost every short game shot or chip shot, this is a great drill to do. So left foot, right toe, if I can do that and swing through, see I can get my arm up to the ball and I can get my low point in front of the golf ball so I hit golf ball first. So when we get into impact, right, if I set up and this leg pushes this left hip back, okay, so I've got to be up to my left side to be able to push this hip back, which pulls my right arm up to the ball. So compression's a really big deal. If I want to get compression, which is this arm gets on the back of the shaft, it's able to pressure the back of the shaft, I've got to be able to get up to my left leg and push back so my arm can get through the ball and I can compress the ball. I can get pressure on the back of the shaft. So being on your lead leg is a really big deal. Now, I've heard a lot of people say that I can't get up to my lead leg or I can't get through the ball. That might not be such a great picture, and we'll discuss why. But we have to get up to your lead leg. So a couple things to keep in mind when you're trying to get up to your lead leg. When we swing back, I'm always pushing away from the head of this golf club. I'm always pushing away from the club. So how we get left is probably almost as critical as that we do get left. So when I'm swinging back and the weight of the club is going back this way, I'm always pushing away from this club. I'm always pushing away from this club. So I'm pushing this trail hip up and back as I swing back. Now the club, right, it's going to reach a certain point where it's going to start moving towards the target. So when that goes towards the target and I'm pushing away from it, that's what gets me left. So a couple things that you'll notice is that when I get left, it's pretty soon, it's early in the swing, it's before my club even finishes the top of the backswing. And the other thing that you have to realize is that when I do that, I'm up to my left leg and I'm fully turned. And the club is set up here. So from here, my leg can push back and I can deliver the club into the ball. That is my transition trigger. So on my left leg, I get up to my left leg. And now when I push back, this leg pushes this hip back to this right, and it gets me to go through impact or into impact and through the golf ball. So it's really critical that we get to your left leg soon enough. And that's what I see all the time is people don't get there soon enough. Now, a way not to get to your left leg, and I'll explain why, but I wouldn't want you to feel like you finish the top of your backswing, right, and then get left from the swing. Okay, so you're gonna be too late. And the reason is because when I get, so from down the line, when I swing up, and I'm pushing away from this club, and the club starts to go right towards the target. See, I'm here. My left leg starts to push back. See where the club is? So by the time I get to impact, this left hip is clearly out of the way. If I swing back and I finish my turn, if you will, or I finish my backswing, and then I go, see, the club's too far down and my left hip can't get out of the way. So those of you that are a little quick, you're not quick, you're late underneath. So you have to be on your left leg by time you get, or by time the club stops and changes directions. So again, when we swing, you want to feel like as soon as I start swinging the club back, I swing back, I'm pushing away on this grip, I'm pushing away on this grip, and finally when the club starts going this way, it gets me left. So now I can push away and hit. So we'll go ahead and make some practice swings. So again, when I swing, I start to push away from the grip, get left, and now once I get up here, my left leg can push back and it can pull me right into impact. Okay, so as soon as I start taking the club back, I'm going to push away from the club. The club's going to start going towards the target, and that's what's going to get me left. And then from there, once I'm left, my left leg pushes back, it gets my arms in front of me, and it puts me right into impact. We'll do that one more time. So again, I'm always pushing away from this club. I'm pushing away from the club here, pushing away from the club here. The only instance where I'm not pushing away from the club or I'm going the same direction as the club is when I'm pushing away and the club starts to go this way. It starts to go towards the target, it gets me left, and now I continue to push away from the club all the way through the strike. So we'll do one more. Again, I'm pushing away from the club, I'm pushing away from the club, and as soon as the club starts going towards the target, it gets me left, and now I can push away and let the club go. So again, pushing away. So yes, it's important to get to our front foot. It's probably just as important as how you get there. But we need to get to your lead leg so we can find impact and we can get compression onto the back of the shaft, pressure on the back of the shaft, and get our low point in front of the ball. For more tips like these or to schedule a live lesson, visit me at BillyFitzgeraldGolf.com.